Hi everyone, welcome to Eden Secret again. So I've actually had some boxes made, finally. Now I've had these ones done, so they're quite long and they make a 3 kilo loaf, which is about £6 loaf or a bit more than that. They will make a bigger loaf if you fill them right to the top, but I'm not quite filling them right to the top. I've also decided I'm going to get some of the, I think people call them tanks, but I'm not very literate with all the jargon that goes along with soap making. So I'm going to get some of the tray molds made as well in an oblong shape or a square or whatever. See which I like the best, but I've made 2 loaves of soap out of these. I bought 10 of them, but I made 2 loaves last night and I've popped them out this morning. I'm thrilled with how easily they come out of the mould. And so this is the first one. It's just the same soap. It's going to be hard to get the whole thing in the video, but that's a 3 kilo loaf, and it's the other one's just the same, exactly the same fragrance, and it's my Monsieur soap. So we're going to cut this one and let's see how it cuts. I'm really pleased with them. The first thing is lining those plastic molds was a nightmare, and as you all know, those of you who've watched me take them out, take the soap out of those molds, that was a nightmare as well. These came out just beautifully, and also for fitting onto my shelf. The plastic molds were a bit too wide. I have wide shelves and narrow shelves, and I could only get 3 slices and a half a slice to fit the shelves. Well, now with the new, it's just a centimetre less in width from there to there. Now I'll be able to get 4 rows of soap, one beside the other, on my smaller shelves, so really pleased about that. So this should be black, but it's more of a grey colour, but that's okay, I'm not too fussed about that. Obviously I had to adjust my batch size, you know, with having a new moulds. I'm going to need bigger pans, bigger tubs to mix them in. I won't be able to use my metal pans anymore, so that's what goes with going for a bigger batch. But if you can make the bigger batch you can make, the longer it's going to last on the shelf, so you're not having to repeat yourself making them, say, this is just an example, say making them every month. You might just have to make them every 2 months or whatever. So far, so good. And I actually just went to the local joiner to have these made. And they really didn't cost too much. So a lot cheaper than you can get them if you're buying them ready-made. So I haven't a clue if cutting this is going to be the right size at all. So I'm going to weigh my first slice. I'll cross my fingers that it's about right. It's 6, so that's a little bit too big. It's a little bit crumbly on the base, so I'll cut another one, and if it's still crumbly I might just cut it from, turn it over and cut it sideways. This really is an incredible scent. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it's an incredible scent. It's strong, it's beautiful, it's quite masculine. It's just really nice. it's like a nice sweet masculine scent as well, if that makes sense. I don't actually like aftershave that really gets in the back of your throat with a lot of cedar wood in. I'm not fussed on that at all, but this is absolutely spectacular. And I'm pretty pleased with the swirl. It's actually funny because the grey looks purple. It looks purple in this. Even that one's a little bit too big. So I'm really needing to invest in some soap cutters as well. It's about time. I still will cut some soaps by hand like this because I know a lot of people like to watch that and hear it. It's funny, I totally get it myself, you know, when I see other people cutting soap this way and you hear the knife on the work surface. I'm only going to cut one loaf because the other loaf is actually going off to a shop. So Karen, if you're watching, the other loaf is for you. And I hope everything goes fabulously well with your opening. This is a new shop, they're just opening soon up in Glasgow. So if you're in Glasgow, you'll be able to pop along and see some of my products. If you want to know the address, they haven't opened yet. Just get in touch with me and I'll let you know where they are. This has really turned out lovely. I'm really, really pleased with this. And the texture. My soaps were getting a little bit on the soft side again, but I just adjusted the measurements as I adjusted the amount of oils, and it's just perfect there the way it is. I couldn't ask for me, I couldn't ask for it to be any better, the recipe. So also you can see on the top of here we've got some poppy seeds, just a sprinkling of poppy seeds on the top, which are nice for exfoliating. Whoops. Right, so there you go. That's a smaller slice. So this is Le Mal Monsieur. Le Mal Monsieur, or whatever you want to say. I'm sure in French that doesn't make sense, but I actually love a lot of French words. I think they sound really gorgeous. Right, hope you like that one. And it's really bright, luminous green, this one. Yeah, that certainly does look black purple, not black, but that's okay. Pretty happy with that. Right, this is available on the website. If you're interested, there's a link to the website in the description box down below. Just click on that and have fun looking through all the products which are listed down the right hand side of the page. You have a great day everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.